Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome to a new game tonight, which you can see up on Steam. I don't know why my Steam page is showing, but welcome to Truck Mechanic Dangerous Paths. Let me see what's going on here. I've clearly got my screen capture on from the last stream. There we go, let's just change that. And I've still got my clicky mouse. I'm apologizing for that now. It's going to be a little while before... oh, there you go. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. There we go. Happy days. So yeah, so look, I've still got my clicky mouse, so I apologize that for now. It'll probably be the case for most of the week. We'll see when I have a chance to go buy one, or if I can find one. Anyone got any good options for silent mouses? I find it very hard to find silent ones. When they say silent, they're never silent. Any recommendations? Feel free to throw them my way. But anyways, welcome to Truck Mechanic Dangerous Paths. The game will be released on the 30th of March, so a couple of days. Big thank you to Playaway and Atomic Jelly for allowing us early access to the game. So here we get to perform complex repairs, maintenance to become the ultimate truck mechanic. Get behind the wheel of your truck, throw your trusty tools in the back, and set out on extreme adventures across South American wilderness. Now, I did play the demo of this, not last year, I think it was the year before. It was the very first demo, and I wasn't massively keen. I know it's changed loads since then, so we're going to give it another go. I never tried the latest up-to-date prologue, so we'll give this a go tonight, see what you guys think. Maybe we'll do this today and tomorrow. I did plan to do something else, but unfortunately I'm embargoed until Monday, which was the Farming Dynasty. But then we got Cooking Simulator 2 coming out on Tuesday, so it's going to be a bit odds and sods for a couple of days. But good evening to everyone that's here. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Dehan, Dave Ferreira, good evening. Mark, hello. Dean, hello. Grimald, hello. Ezzy, hello. Georgina, hello. Hammy, hello. Alicia, Boyd, good evening. How you doing? Dean, hello. Hammy's busy with your nuts in my hand and eating them. You're eating your own balls. Nice. Kiki, good evening. How you doing? Scott's Rascal, hello. How you doing? Harold, good evening. Haven't seen you in a while. Stephen West, hello. Hello. Hello to everyone. Good evening. Hope you're all well. Okay, so look, let's dive into this. I haven't played it. I haven't tried it. We're going to work it out together. See what we think. See what we think.
Back to work. I should take a walk and stretch before spending hours in the driver's cab. And make sure everything is in its right place. Damn animals. Hope they don't rob me at night.
Where are we walking to? Okay, use the flashlight, toggle L. Bit obstacles, reach new heights, press space. Aha. Now we've got to crouch for control. When time short, speed key, sprint.
Sprinting is the worst part. In the jungle, you never know when you'll have to run. So I hope I'm not too rusty.
Right, let's go towards the truck.
Hey there, Sydney. You look like you've been drinking diesel and burning tires all night. Miss me, huh?
Okay, then of the truck, approach the door and press E. When night falls or the road gets dark, press L to light your way. I'm going to forget all these keys. While you're in the truck, you can switch between first person and third person. I feel like we need to be in here, really, don't we? Press shift several times until the truck switches into third gear. Oh, God. Okay, so we have manual. I don't know where we're going, though. Where are we going? Okay, we're going that way. Let me know if the volume's a bit loud for the car.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, these manual gears are gonna confuse the frig out of me. Okay, approach the toolbox on the left side of the truck and click Open Toolbox menu. Fuel tank. Toolbox, open. Okay, click on the canister and list available tools, place it in your hand. So we need the canister. So there's loads of tools here. Once you have the canister in your hand, click E on the fuel pump. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're in Poland. How was it? Did you enjoy yourself? You cannot do that right now, right? While you have a full canister, you can click on the fuel tank and refuel it from the canister. Do it now. Well, why would I do that? Why did we not just put the fuel pump into the thing? Well, clearly that's not going to give us very much, is it? This is costing me nothing, so for sure we're filling this up. Okay, so we're going to go back to the toolbox. Put that back in there. Fuel pumps will always fill your canister first if you have it in your hand. It's not filled otherwise. Otherwise, pump it to fill the trunks for as long as you can. Okay, so that's just going to refuel the truck. Okay, so I didn't have to do what I just did. This is all free. There's no hose though. I hate that. Rather, we'd be putting a hose in the tank. But anyways, get back in the truck. When you find yourself in a no-win situation, you can use the CB radio to get help. Turn on the CB radio, click X. Okay, yeah, the first two options available to you. Roadside assistance will allow you to automatically repair your truck for cash. The penalty will show up in the nearest gas station. Or 2, order small parts and you'll be able to purchase a small number of spare parts for cash. Right. Okay, so we need to do option number 2. So we've got some spare parts. The third option lets you see the nearest activities that can help you gain reputation and take additional custom orders for extra cash. Okay, so CB Radio X. To change the transmission setting from manual to automatic, press R.
Easy peasy.
Sweet. Do like a bit of automatic. Got to drive to the marker. It's down here. Okay. It's too complicated with all the keys. Hey, Tech Gamer Lane, hello. This game has full controller support. It does. I thought about plugging in my controller, but I thought maybe it'd be better when the keyboard and mouse when we're repairing the truck and stuff. Okay, apparently I've got to exit the truck, so let's do that. Grab the hook winch. When stuck in tough terrain, your winch is your best friend. The truck, approach the front and click E. Right, what are we going to tie it to? Walk up to that tree and click E on the tree to attach the hook. There we go. There's no automatic option. I was giving up already. Yeah, it was a bit much in my own head. Press T to operate the winch.
Time to winch out.
Okay, the winch doesn't work if you have your handbrake on, by the way. Am I going down here? I think so. Yeah. Walk to the location indicated in the marker. All right. Sometimes there's an obstacle on the road that would be difficult or risky to cross. For this purpose, your truck carries some planks stored on the side of the truck bed. Follow the instructions and place enough planks over the gap to pass your truck. Yeah, so basically, this does have full controller support. I just thought because when you're doing the mechanics and stuff, it'd be a lot easier with the mouse and keyboard. But you could probably change backwards and forwards. Better figure these planks. Oh, here they are. Okay. How do I know how far I need these to be? Okay, now we're gonna die. I feel like we're doing some sort of top gearing here. Alright. How wide is the car? I think that's alright. Let's place the board on the obstacle. Is there a certain place it has to go? Well, let's just be realistic. It wasn't far away, but not a notion is that. Okay, I think that might work. Full speed ahead. Okay, they automatically go. So if you read the instructions, you'll find that they just go back. People's memberships are renewing as well. Bonnie was hello. Dean, your membership's just renewed. Yep. And Ezzy, your new membership's renewed. Sorry they didn't pop up on the screen. It was because I completely forgot to turn on my alerts. So, my apologies. But they are there. I think you can replay them, but I can't remember how. No idea. Right. Anyways, we'll carry on, guys. We'll carry on. Okay. We're going to learn about cargo now.
That load looks ready to go.
Okay, exit the truck, click E on the pallets. Step off to use, okay. Hey, Metallica fan, there we go, I just turned them back on. Yours is just renewed. Okay, so, click on the crate and drag it to the bed.
Loaded.
Yeah, Ezzy, you know what? This actually looks like a pretty cool version of like the Mud Runner, Snow Runner. But there is quite an in-depth mechanical side to this as well, which is what I'm quite excited for. Right. How do I... Enter the truck, approach the door and press E. Oh, how do I get out of this screen? It's not letting me... Oh, there we go. Everything is right mouse click. Unload the cargo. Go to the next load of pallets and transfer the cargo. Okay.
Terribly heavy.
Hey, we've got $400 for that. Once you've completed all the tasks on the map, in order to continue the game, you must find an exit sign which automatically takes you to the garage. Right.
Easy peasy.
Walk back to the garage. Why have we got to walk back? Not missions like that, is it? I thought it would be kind of free roaming. I have to see. Check your skill tree, approach the table, and press E. Okay, so we've got some different skills. You can unlock new skills using a mix of reputation points from completed tasks and special books you find on the map, or just cash. Depending on your playstyle, you have several options to progress your character. Okay. Open the guidebook. To open the guidebook, press the pause menu. Okay, so the guidebook here will teach us everything that we need to know. Select your next challenge by picking a mission on the board. Okay, so that's the skills. Ah, the board is out here. Okay. Icons for available missions will be lighter than others, while locked ones will be shaded. Each mission has a description, a map, current discounts based on local reputation, basic information about the terrain, just so you can have more or less what to expect. Okay, so the garage is where we are. So the mountain plantations, the steep terrain near the until recently dormant volcano. Wow, that is a mouthful. Being developed by plantations of farmers who are eagerly exploiting the fertile soil. Tourism was thriving in this charming valley, which it lost its previous interest through the volcano's recent activity. Everything is being closely watched by scientists and monitored by the situation of the volcano. Waking up from the slumber while concerned residents await developments, the morning drawn down of the volcano put everyone at their feet. Scientists and their research, residents rushing about their business, and all of this is me. The increased traffic only added more work for me. Life must go on. After all, we see the future brings, and I hope we'll find some time to admire the beautiful place. Fuel is 10%, and my CB radio would be 10%. But what's the actual mission? Have I had a chance to try Cooking Sim 2 yet? No. I've been busy. I will probably try it tomorrow, though. Hopefully it's playing well.
What's up, Bart? It's James here at the research station. Man, I need a favor. The locals are convinced the volcano is about to explode. I've explained it's been dormant for years, but they keep bringing up some local deity that's about to wake up. I promised we'd take a look, just to keep the peace. The problem is, our instruments at the observation point are out of order and need repairs.
That's someone being me?
See? I knew you'd agree.
All right. What do you need me to do?
Fix the instruments and gather some rock samples. That's all. Nice and simple, right?
What if I stumble upon the god of fire?
Well, don't recite the Lord's Prayer at it, or it might get offended. Oh, and you'll have to take the cable car to get there.
Is it that bad?
Well, it depends. The cable cars used to belong to the hotel, but the owner closed the place down after the last eruption. No idea if anything still works there.
Should I leave a one-star review for your poor service?
Don't forget to ask them to reimburse you, and to pay for your trip.
Right. I'm off on my date with a god, then.
You're a lifesaver. Good luck.
Okay. One thing I don't like, I hate mission-based games like this. I'd rather there be a bit more open world, do what we want to do. But look, we'll make do. We'll make do.
Looks cozy.
Right, so we've got a map. Jesus Christ, it's a mile away. So we do have a bridge here, which I bet you is not going to be working. A long way around to be going that way. Right, shall we go up to that bridge first? Let's see if that bridge is okay. Well, I am surprised. I expected it to be falling down.
About as secure as my job.
Is the volume okay or is it a bit loud? I got so pleased with waiting on a few more updates now. Yeah, that's the thing, and they're waiting on the updates. Okay, so we're going to go left and follow this quite far. Right.
I toss a coin, but with my luck, I'd have to take the long route anyway.
But the tutorial didn't go over any kind of repair stuff with us. Speed and power! That's some good handbrake on this truck. Shit, I can't even get up myself. There we go.
Let's pull.
truck doesn't seem to be driving very nicely all of a sudden. Yeah, there is a fuel station down. We take the, if we follow it down or straight down, we may as well fill the tank. Hey Iceman, good evening, how you doing?
Perfect spot for an ambush.
Whoa.
Soon the truck will be all scratches.
Hey, the truck is broken. The problem is with the wheel. You'll need to lift the truck using the jack and get it from the toolbox. Here we go, we're learning. This is what I'm interested in. Where the frick do we have to put it? Lift the right side of the truck by clicking on the highlighted jack position. Wow, it's only just lifted it up. How do I uninstall parts? Zoom in, rotate. Interact, tab to ah, here we go. Okay, it's just a little spring broken. For some reason we're using drums. There's a lot of lug nuts. Proper old school drums. I don't think I'd drive anything with, especially with this kind of terrain, with just drum brakes. Okay, so this has got the bearing that needs to come off first. The hub carrier. Okay, you gotta really take this apart, don't you? Jesus. Okay, so this is just a spring that basically holds the two things together. Actually, most drum kits have double springs. This kind of style is very, very old. Okay. So we're going to install something new. I don't have a new part. You have now damaged part. Now exit the wheel by clicking. Okay. You can repair damaged parts on the anvil. Select the anvil using... okay. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so we can just walk around with an anvil. Alright. Drag the wrench using the mouse button and hit the highlight angle. Repaired and completed fast. If you may, you need to repeat a few times. I keep clicking off the screen. Can't tell where the mouse is.
Nice.
Now the only thing is, it said the spring was broken, but I've just fixed the drum. Makes absolutely no sense. I hate when mechanic games don't make any sense. Sorry about all the clicking with my mouse. It's one of those kind of games and my mouse is terrible at the moment. There we go. What can I do to get rid of these? I can literally pick them up. Okay. I am pretty damn strong. Oh shit. I'm just flung off somewhere. Okay, I think the fuel station's straight down, so it is. Let's go to the fuel station first. You guys can't see the fuel. Oh, my head's in the way, but we got under half a tank. As you can see. We'll fill up the jerry can too, even though there's not much in the jerry can. How much is this going to cost me? $1.01 per litre. That's not bad. We're paying here €2.10, I think, or €2.08, I think it was today. Anything here else I can buy? Oh, what's this?
With this, my vehicle will look like $1 million.
I can change the steering wheel. We can customize our truck. Okay, that's kind of cool. Right. We could go up that way. The plane's coming along alright. The 2 wings went back on today, which was something. Next weekend is a long weekend, so I am hopeful by next weekend it'll all be back together, mostly, and it'll just be odd jobs. So fingers crossed. That's all I can say for next weekend. Apparently I need a soldering iron on the left side of the truck. What was broke? Repair with soldering iron. You can fix this using E. A lot of parts in there. Any of you guys see on the left side what needs to be repaired with the soldering iron? Did any of you see what it was? You can fix this with the soldering iron. What can I fix? I mean, this is the left side. I have the soldering iron. I say screw it, keep driving.
Driving on paths like this is the real test of a driver's abilities.
No, if something looks broken, I can't see it. Right, to me, this is the left side of the truck. That just brings me to the wheel. I have no idea. That message popped up first at the fuel station. Maybe there was some glowy book symbol. Okay, maybe. Alright, we'll figure that out in a minute. Oh no! Oh no, I killed the sheep! Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I killed two. Oh no, I feel like I can't even eat him. Oh, that is definitely some roadkill for you. Okay. Well, we have to watch wild animals. Can't even run him over now. I reckon that was Grimbald's fault. Hopefully the village will still like me. Nothing like running over their dinner.
Better check the power switch in the back.
Right, I'm assuming I need the bolt cutters. There's definitely no other way in. I am a bad man. Bolt cutters.
Ta-da!
Right, let's put the bolt cutters back so I don't forget. And now we can go in the gondola.
You must be kidding me. The controller unit is fried.
You know, I don't mind fixing things. Qualified mechanic. One thing I hate. Fucking electricity. Right, what do we got to do here? I've got a hole for inspect damaged parts. Don't worry, I have an anvil here. My mouse keeps going off the screen. It's so weird.
All right, should work now.
Watch it now, I'm gonna need some sort of tools and I have to come back.
Wait, am I?
Yeah, just imagine it turning into a horror game. Car's just gonna collapse and we're gonna die. Game over. That's your 15 euros down the toilet, isn't it? Probably would be a nicer view during the day.
Hello? Any fire gods here?
Please, just leave me alone. You're in my personal space.
What an asshole. I don't feel like I should pick
I
any of
don't
this up.
call it hoarding. I call it collecting.
Alright, what's actually broken?
With this, my vehicle will look like $1 million.
Apparently I gotta take all this off. Just to take out the damn switch.
and done.
Like a little bit of tape over it.
Fixed it. Praise the fire god. Oh yeah, I gotta collect those samples. Guess it's time to get my hands dirty. Again.
That's not this week's SmackDown, that's last week's, no.
Tohil was the god of fire in the Kichi. Wait, if the volcano is dormant and not extinct, could it just erupt at any moment?
Okay, back down we go. To be honest, I haven't watched all of SmackDown. I've seen like the first half. I know what happens because I watched ups and downs, but I haven't watched all of it now. Okay, back to the truck. Are we gonna get paid for this? Is there any way we can sleep through the night as well?
James, you there? I fixed the instruments and gathered the samples.
Did you meet the fire god?
Sure, I even offered him the money to scorch your ass.
Ha! Well, there's more good news. We're looking at the readings now. All we need now is those samples. And then you can be on your way.
This is a point of interest. And cut this with the machete. Whoa! The world is over, people. Can I cut using E? Ah, this. We must get to high ground.
With this, my vehicle will look like $1 million bucks.
Okay, some spare parts. Come in handy, I suppose. I cannot see a thing. Watch the bar bars. Oh, damn, they're still there. It does feel like it'd be something good in a horror game, doesn't it? It has a PS4 game whose name I can't remember which one. Vibe. One of the end parts of it was to keep the controller still. Vibe, but I don't think I remember Vibe. Put the new lights on. I don't think I can customize the truck yet. I think it can only be done in your garage. I think we have to go back to customize the truck. Go on, girl. Up we go. What graphics settings am I playing with? I have no idea. I literally just turned on the game and played. I didn't even look. I'll have a look down in a second. Everything's on ultra. I could turn on DLS and ray tracing as well, but so a glow box in front of the rear tire when you're walking back down to the hill of the truck.
Thanks, Bart. Show me what you got for me. I'm working here. No time to talk.
Reach 12 reputation, complete custom missions or available tasks on the map. How do I know what's what is this a task? Notice board, map, gas station pinpoint, reputation activity. Alright, so we might as well follow this down towards maybe the notice board, reputation activity. There's a few up there, there's a fuel station down here. Okay, let's go straight down then. Let's see what activity we have. I've used a quarter of a tank of diesel. Do you think we should refuel while we're here and see if we can find that blowtorch mission? We all might be dead soon anyways, the lava's coming. Let's... I don't think there's anything here that could be soldered, right? Ah. Hold and move the soldering iron along the path. Don't touch the bonds. What path? God. These games used to make me nervous when I was younger. Oh, okay, you have to do it all in one go. Okay. That was me thinking I was going to get a rest.
Done!
Hi, Bart. It's Jane.
Jane, my favorite dispatcher. What wonderful and lucrative opportunities do you have for me today?
Stop fooling around, Bart. There's only one Jane out here.
Indeed, the one and only. What do you need?
I received word from Pepperidge Plantation. They're heaving problems with their irrigation system. Can you go and have a look?
Hi, Jane. What about the magic word?
The magic what now? Is it a code for something? So you really were a spy?
Ah, forget it. What's up with the irrigation system? Any details?
Apparently, a geological company has been doing some research, and they weren't exactly careful.
Wait, the owner just let them walk in like that? No supervision?
They just wanted to examine the bedrock. It wasn't until later we found out they were using heavy equipment.
Was that the demo though, Alderson?
What was that?
Nothing.
This is the full version.
I'm on my way.
So I don't know, would that make a
Over and
difference?
out. Geological company. Can't be my old friends, can they? I wonder if someone has a job for me. Better check it out.
Right, so we just come from there. We now got to go back there. Right, could have done that an easier way, but... Ah, some dog has just pulled out all my lights. It was, it ran away. There we go, watch the sheep. Can I beep? Foxy sheep. Annoyingly, it's going to be night time when we get back up the hill, right? It's gonna work. No! Oh, bloody hell! It committed suicide. There was nothing I could do about that. It had enough. It said, no, eat me. Shepherd's pie for dinner, everyone. Okay.
Let's just stay calm. If the bridge hasn't fallen in all these years, why would it collapse now?
Speed and power!
Damn, I should have been more careful.
I don't know what happened. What died? No, the alternator died. Some weird alternator system going on here, I tell ya. Should pop out now. Okay, apparently you got to take the bracket. Oh, got a city O-rings on it. Okay, alright, so you've got to take the full adjuster off. In real life, you could probably just knock that back and the whole thing will come off with the 2 bolts up here, but apparently we have to take all of this off, so that's what we will do. Very overcomplicated way of taking an alternator out. But there we go. We can probably repair it somehow. Deploy assembly table. Do you reckon it's this? God, I haven't taken an alternator apart since college. So we talk about all the different parts while we're here. We've got the rotor, the stator. Generally these days it's not actually worth repairing starter motors or alternators because the parts themselves cost nearly the same price as the new ones. So the coils. Oh. Oh. I have to take the back off first. Alright, it's really hard to see. So this has got some weird takeoff part here. Man, this is like really arseways. This is not how I would take this apart. The thing is this image is absolutely nothing to do with starter motor.
Got it!
Very unrealistic putting it back together, but more like a clicking exercise. I think it'd look a bit more done up, wouldn't you? Click, 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 click. Is that everything? Okay, so I'll turn right up here. We can get up here.
Maybe I should quit this job and take a farm.
Okay, we can repair the signs. I bet that's the blowtorch. Find the missing part nearby and place it here and fix it with the hammer. Parking light, security only. Got him in sauce. Is that Irish, Scottish, or English shepherd's pie? Well, shepherd's pie should be made with lamb. A lot of people make shepherd's pie and it's really cottage pie because they make it with beef. What graphics card and CPU are you using? I have a 3070 Ti and I can't remember, a Ryzen 5800 XD 3D something. Can't remember. Yeah, the specs are in the description or they're in my bio on YouTube. I don't think it's that legit. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to walk most of this, don't I? It'd be cool if it had the physics of snow running out. That'd make this game
Let's check
pretty
the
damn
pump
epic.
first. Can't say I'm pumped for it. I gotta work on my jokes.
Right, I've got the hammer. The hammer's probably not going to cut what I need here.
It wasn't the heavy equipment that caused the malfunction. It was the gross neglect. This pump is a heap of junk.
Okay, there's one small bad wire in here by the looks of things. Okay, so that should be it.
Yes!
Okay, that was it. Nice and easy.
Okay, now just gotta find the connector.
Check the water connector. Okay, something's not making sense. Because apparently it's down here.
Looks alright. Maybe it was just the pump. I'll take a look at the sprinklers just in case. Well, this one's out.
Don't worry, I realized that it was my own mistake.
Let's check the others.
What other ones? Like a maze.
Not great here either. Okay, just one more. This one's fine. What's this? I thought eggheads were supposed to be smart. Don't they know how to use their own gear? I should take this to the research station. They'll know what to do.
Where's the research station? We must go back to the truck. I think they're trying to talk over each other on the promos on purpose to try and make it feel a bit more realistic. I mean, let's be honest. If someone slags you off, you always shout back. You don't wait for the other person to finish. So I think they're trying to go for a bit of realism.
With this, my vehicle will look like $1 million.
I don't think it worked very well. I think that's the bigger issue. Ooh.
Money here? Well, looks like fortune is following me.
Yep. I wish fortune would follow me.
Hey, James, I found the egghead. I found the research equipment. The geologist must have lost it. Can I bring it to you guys?
Sure thing. Gotta admit, I'm curious to see what they've left behind.
Well, your specs are definitely overkill for the game. You should be more than fine. They recommend a 3060 Ti or more, with 8GB of VRAM or more. 16 gig is what they recommend. The Ryzen 7 37X as a minimum, as a maximum. Your PC should easily be able to run this. Now, remember, what version are you playing? Because, Larson, this game is only coming out in 2 days' time. I'm playing the full game. Are you only playing the demo or the prologue? It's completely different. We have early access to the main game, so it might be why it's performing better than the prologue. Fucking going back to the petrol station again. Well, how did we get up here?
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Okay, you're not allowed to drive in the water. Yeah. I don't think it pulled off the way they were intending to pull it off. I think they in their mind it was going to look better than it did. Oh, I can't believe you can't even go in a little bit of water here.
Hey, James, I found the egghead. I found the research equipment. The geologist must have lost it. Can I bring it to you guys?
Sure thing.
So Larson, if you're
Gotta
playing the
admit,
demo, that's probably
I'm
the
curious to
issue.
see what they've left behind.
The demo build versions, they kind of leave out there. The game's changed a lot and it's ready for release. This is the release version. Well, not fully the release version, but this is more of the release version. So the performance and stuff would be better. So I would say that's the issue, not your computer, because your computer is way better than mine. So you've got to be pooping me. Oh no, we got out, okay. Right, let's go the proper way I came last time. I swear I came from down... No, I did. Down there. It's going to cost money. The prologue and stuff is just a game to give you a tester of the game to see if you'd want to buy it. I don't know what the release cost is going to be. They didn't put it in the patch notes or any of the release notes to me. So, I don't know how much it's going to cost. Right, where are we going from here? Next right. Okay, we don't have any spare parts left, so we need to buy some from the CB radio. That's what we're going to do when we stop up here.
Thanks for dropping off the equipment. Heard it took you some work to clean up after those company boys. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Find another sucker, I guess.
But then, it wouldn't be you, buddy.
Someone just flashed his spare parts. Oh, there's here, look.
Oh, money.
I'm just stealing his money.
Quite the find.
Okay, he gave me 2 spare parts for that.
Go away, I'm busy.
Reach 24 reputation, complete custom missions or available tasks on the map. Right, so we were heading down to the notice board or reputation activity. Let's go straight down. We are not getting up this hill. A tree doesn't look like it would support Hammy's fart, but we're gonna go with it.
Let's pull.
Where is this activity? Other side of the bridge. Apparently there's an activity here. Oh, this. Right, we have to find the bit that goes with it. We need this to move on to the next mission. Expected to be this far away, would you? Anyone see it? It'll be here somewhere. Right, well, I definitely didn't park on it. We're not allowed to go swimming. I hate that it's nighttime then in the game again. There's no way it'd be this far away, right? I didn't see it. Definitely feeling a bit cursed right now. It's got to be here somewhere. Makes no sense for it to be so far away. Let's go get the hammer just in case. Well, I'm gonna need the hammer anyways. Wasn't on here or anything, was it? No, we definitely need to find the other piece of it. Is that it? No, it's a rock. Is that it there? Aha! Found it.
Bart, do you have a moment? I've got a suspicion about those geologists. But first, I'd like to check a few things.
Let me check my schedule.
Is it as open as always?
Funny. What do you need?
Soil samples from certain areas.
If it isn't rocks, it's dirt. Do you have any jobs that don't involve getting my hands dirty?
Come on. Hard, dirty work is good for character.
Said the mine owner to his underpaid digger. Got any excavation gear? Can't dig with just my bare hands.
Sure thing. Come over and pick up a probe with a list of places to check.
All right, I'll be around soon. I should check the CB radio to see if
Hey,
there
Mads,
are
go.
any
Good evening.
jobs for me.
Right, so... I need to sneeze, but it won't come. No. Okay, so we need to go back up to our dude here. Oh, we did alright, we found it. We might as well fuel again when we get up here. Right.
Time to use the winch.
We'll park the truck up here, let it fuel, and we'll just walk up there and get that sample off him. Fortunately, we're facing the wrong way around now. Yeah, I wish it had a few more physics, Harold, like SnowRunner with the mud and stuff, just to make it a little bit more tricky. I'm assuming other maps will get harder. This is just the first map. But, yeah, it'd be nice if we had a few more physics like that, but with the mechanical side of things. I wish SnowRunner had that. If SnowRunner had the mechanical aspect, but I think you'd be in and out of the truck all the time. It's very hard to get a gameplay loop that would be fulfilling, I suppose.
I'm working here. No time to talk.
Doesn't look too complicated.
Yeah, the first location's down there. I love SnowRunner, but the last few maps I really didn't enjoy. Ezzy, did you play the newest map on SnowRunner that came out there a couple of weeks back? I haven't played the newest one. I kind of gave up with SnowRunner because I really didn't enjoy the kind of last two maps they did. I thought they were a bit rubbish. No, I'm gonna kill sheep. Oh my god, how did I avoid them? I don't know. Bah. Yeah, I haven't played the latest map. So I've been a bit disappointed though. That last one, did you play with us the last time, SnowRunner, Ezzy? I know it was me, Grimbled, Angel. Was it you as well? I don't know, we just didn't enjoy it. None of us enjoyed it. We spent the whole map just driving around and didn't do anything. That's the problem with not having a niche channel. Like, some videos do well as well, and then others do really bad. We just played one thing. Well, I try and aim for simulators, but... Jesus, it's getting dark. I don't know if we're going the right way. Yeah. I used to play a lot of it on my deck. SnowRunner's a great deck game. It was a painful grind. Yeah, that was one of the latest maps. I don't think we played any of the last two. You played Roadcraft with me. I hated Roadcraft. I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was a bit crap. Has it got any better? I see they got some DLCs coming out
here.
Start extracting by clicking the soil sample. Hold to drill. Alright, okay, I've got to stop it in the yellow.
Done. Easy peasy.
Right, where are we going next? Of course, a million miles away, right. Yeah, the thing with Roadcraft, I like the idea of it, like the building the roads and stuff, but I felt like it was too arcadey. If they just got a little bit deeper in the simulation of it, I think it would be better. Ezzy, do you ever play Construction Simulator? Because me and Grimbled have been trying to build the last DLCs forever. We haven't done a construction sim in a while. The problem with Schedule 1 for me is nobody watches any of the videos. The last video did terrible. Now, I wouldn't mind maybe doing it some multiplayer with it. But people kept... oh, shit. People just kept whinging at me that I didn't play the game right because I just wanted to do my own thing how I wanted to do it. And I kept getting a lot of comments just saying that I'm terrible at the game. What's the point of watching if you're not going to play properly? Which I don't really understand. I mean, if you go around just making a drug den, you'll be able to play any way you bloody want. Well, we do have the Football World Cup. We might get that stadium finished before the World Cup. How far were we? We're nearly done, weren't we? We got the stands up. And the airport was nearly done as well, Grimble, wasn't it? You know, that's another game I'm surprised we haven't had any DLC for a while, Construction Sim. They've gone a bit quiet lately. Normally we get a couple of DLCs a year. Because they brought the stadium one out for, what was it, the Women's World Cup, was it? Oh, the Women's Europe Cup or whatever it was. See, this week we just got a lot of new games this week, which is a problem. Next Sunday I wouldn't mind maybe doing Construction Sim. Is there a way we can skip time? Right. We're just kind of stuck at it being night time. There's a point of interest down here, we might as well do that as well. Oh no. Oh no, we don't die. We're okay. Oh, okay. A couple of broken legs never hurt anyone.
Got it!
I guess this is it.
There's the third location. Of course. Suppose it just makes sense to drive around. We could fuel and back round. A truck. Well, there's a signpost and a point of interest down here, so we might as well keep going down, right? Yeah, I would like something... See, this is the same with SnowRunner, though. They don't let you skip the day and night, only in single player. Yeah, there's a point of interest and something.
On the balcony, I saw a box with parts. If you manage to get there, it's yours.
Okay, I say this is the thing. Need the soldering iron, right? And then we'll try and get in his balcony for the spare parts.
Yeah!
I don't call it hoarding. I call it collecting.
We're just gonna damage his property.
This will look perfect in my truck.
Snow white paint, so we can paint the truck as well. So if we want to do anything to the truck, I'm assuming we have to go back to the garage. That's what I'm assuming. Right. So if we head down the way to the petrol station and up. Could do construction sim tomorrow, but I was going to play this again. Depends if people like to see this or not. Maybe we should, and then we'll leave it till next Sunday, maybe. Like a double petrol station, this one. Wonder if we should fix the wheel that's broken as well while it's daylight. Anything here we can take? Right, so down the road, follow this for what? Whoa, 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 whoa. The first one's very hard. I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed a lot of the DLCs towards the end. I think the pizza DLC is still my favorite. But the cooking sim, did you ever play the newer cooking sim? What was the other one called? That we played it a lot last year. Restaurant Simulator. I think cooking sim's taken that kind of route. I think. I did email the developer for a few more keys to play multiplayer on release, but I think they're expecting it to be quite a big release. They might not give me any, but look, if I get any before release, we'll try and figure something out. Right here, we're just going to go straight up. Well, see, the thing is, Cheesecake Dev, you know, I covered all their cooking sims, even when they're all kind of outdated. I'm probably one of the only YouTubers that played a lot of their cooking sims, because I love cooking sims, but yeah, look, I did ask them, they didn't reply, they gave me my key, but they didn't reply to my request of doing multiplayer on release. The problem is, I'm not allowed to share the game until release day, so they probably will try and hold off giving me any extra keys. Normally, if developers want to show off the game before release, when you have early access, they'd send me a few keys, but... Right, now it's daylight in game, we should fix that right tyre as well. That's bollocked. The only one I didn't play was their new barbecue one. Oh no. Big rock there I just hit. For some reason my back wheels can't go over a tiny rock. Okay. Let's just get out here for a second. No, we can't do anything with this. Any spare parts? Look at all these tools that we could be stealing.
This might come in handy.
I agree. Right, so we need to cross the water. Who's this?
This road looks safe, but in this place, that might be just an illusion.
Better take that.
Right, where are we doing this sample? I think pizza and cakes were their best ones. The nuclear one was okay as well. It was kind of fun because it was a bit different eating the rats and stuff.
I guess this is it.
Perfect.
Like I said, once we kind of get this week out of the way, because there's a few games, like I said, the Farming Dynasty I wanted to get into, the Cooking Sim I wanted to get into. We'll see how we go after that.
James, I got those samples. Listen, I'm no expert, but there was one spot where the soil was, well, hot. Is that normal?
I was right all along. Those geologists are scouting out a potential location for a power plant.
Bad news for the locals, right?
Only if they're in the dark about it. I'll make sure no one can talk them into selling their land for cheap.
Way to go. Down with the soulless corporations.
Oh, did a soulless corporation hurt your feelings? Want to talk about it?
We're not talking about my
Break a
past.
wee going.
Come on, Bart. Share with a friend.
Oh, I'd share with a friend, all right? But first I gotta bring some samples to this guy. Over and out.
Hang on, no, that was the road. I thought my mouse arrow was where my car was. We were going the right way. Something really mesmerizing about throwing rocks in water, isn't there? Okay, this bit of road is not great and our wheel is damaged, but... We'll go to this notice board as we're passing it as well, whatever that is. Ah, so look, we've got some new tasks now. We can get cargo missions. Deliver cargo to Vulcan Valley Plantation and one to the research station. Is that... Take the cargo...
Wonder what they're growing out here.
Okay. Right, before we get on to that, let's fix this wheel quickly. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've fucked the whole shaft. Alright. I hate that it's all a bit too dark. There's like 101 little mini things here. Okay, there's quite a bit to take apart there. We go to the CB radio, order 2 spare parts. Might as well take as many as we can get. Chef Life, that's one. I really like Chef Life. I think it's probably one of the better cooking games out there. I know we got that Tokyo DLC last year. I wish they did more of it. Shit. Okay, and start putting this back together to some extent. Kinda wish the new parts looked new. Okay. The impact wrench really didn't do anything. But I have a feeling it's take cargo from here and then deliver cargo up to there, I think. Let's go down here and have a look at this cargo. But yeah, the Chef Life, really good game. I don't know why they never really kept up with it. Alright, let's just see if this is going where I think it's going.
The cargo is on the bed.
No, let's go into the mountain plantation. Freaking hell, let's go miles away. Alright, we'll take it with us anyways. Right, we got a new fixed wheel anyway, so that's something. Straight down and take a right.
Gotta check it out.
This place.
I hate to admit it, but I threw my book in the trash. My knees hurt, so I'm not going to jump in there.
My head is buzzing with new knowledge. Better take that.
Hey, this guy had some good stuff. I'd say if we go back, we would be able to use it for skill points, right? We probably do need to go back to the garage at some point. That chef's life was so popular, like, I just don't understand how they... What other games do they make the life games?
Winches on.
Oh, the weather effects are really noisy, aren't they? Train Life was a good game, but didn't that fall off Death's Door? They never updated it. It was too buggy. That was another one. That Train Life was a really good game. They just didn't finish it, and it's such a shame because I did like that one. I don't know if they do Taxi Life or not. Oh, bollocks. I thought Taxi Life was made by somebody else.
Loaded. I can move on.
Come on, Bart. Share what they frame.
Bart, are you there? We have a job for you. There's a bridge that needs fixing.
Isn't that a bridge too far?
Good one.
You're laughing at my jokes now. You must really need my help.
I really do. Start with collecting some samples for James.
That I know how to do.
Great. After that, I need you to take construction materials to the site.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know about
I'm on it. I should turn on the CB radio and see if anyone has a job for me. Maybe something interesting.
Right. We're going to leave it there because we do need to move around a little bit here now. So look, we'll probably do this again tomorrow. Then it comes out on Monday. Monday we're going to be moving on to something else. So we'll probably do this again tomorrow. I'll see what everyone's doing. Maybe we'll do something else. I don't know. Let me know, anyone watching it back, what they think. But yeah, look, it's quite enjoyable. I like the mechanic side of things. A few things like the lighting and stuff. Maybe I could change the contrast so it's a bit brighter. I don't like games that are so dark. I hate the nighttime thing. We need to go back to the garage tomorrow, customize the truck, change our skill points, whatever they help us with. And this is only the first map. So we have to see if the other maps are unlocked, and maybe we'll have a look as well. Thank you for everyone who's been here this evening. Hopefully you'll have a good day tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow evening. And yeah, good night.